Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I have my double October subscription box unboxing for you. Alrighty, so for those of you who don't know, both the Bookish Box and Owl Crate are book subscription boxes, so every month they pick a newly released book and then they base a theme around that. They send you that new book as well as some goodies that pertain to the theme for each book. So today we're going to go ahead and get started with the Bookish Box, and the theme for the October Bookish Box is Alluring Darkness. So let's see what's in here. Okay, so first up, like always, is the little card with everything that's in the box on it. And the quote on this month's card is, "When you spend so long trapped in darkness, Lucian, you find the darkness begins to stare back." And that is from Sarah J. Maas's A Court of Mist and Fury. So I'm not going to look at what's on the back of this quite yet, so let's dig in. Whoa, tons of black crinkly paper. And by the way, this box smells really good already. It smells like apple and cinnamon and it just smells amazing. The first thing in here, and this is the one that smells really good, is this Potion Master candle from Cherry Pit Crafts. Ooh, that smells so good. And that is based on our beloved Harry Potter Potions Master. It smells kind of like apples and cinnamon and just some really, really good things. See, next up is this little pouch. Let's see what it is. Ooh, it's a scarf. Okay, so it's got a mountain scene with a moon and some stars on that side, and looks like same design on that end. That's gorgeous, and that is from the Bookish shop, and it's inspired by the Darkling from Shadow and Bone. That is adorable, and it's a really nice silky material. So next up is this really gorgeous little ring in this cute little bag. It is inspired by Ursula and it is from the Bookish shop as well. And let's see. Ooh, yes. I don't know if you can see that or not. I will definitely put a picture in here so you guys can see it, but that is gorgeous. Very nice. I love it. So next up is the monthly pin for this box. So every month Bookish Box is putting out a collectible pin. So this month's is inspired by The Cruel Prince. I will definitely put a picture over here so you guys can see it a little better. It says, "Guard your mortal heart." So you guys probably remember, but The Cruel Prince is not one of my favorite books, but this pin is really cool and I like how it turned out. Next up is this really pretty bookmark. It says, "Ignite my love, ignite." And then on the other side, so there's that side. The other side says, "I feel perhaps far more than I should." And this is inspired by Aaron Warner, and it is from KDP Letters. So it's really pretty, and I love this aesthetic. It's so pretty. Okay, and then the last item before we get to the book this month is the monthly calendar card for November. It says, "The house, the stars, the desert, gives them their beauty is something that is invisible." And that is from Antoine de Saint-Exupéry from The Little Prince. And this is designed by Hey Alice Creative, and it's really pretty. It's very like Mars inspired, I'm guessing. And then on the back of the card is all the photo challenge prompts for this month's photo contest. So that's really pretty. And the last item in here is the book for this month, which is Give the Dark My Love, which is one that I've seen around quite a bit. And inside there is a signed book plate as well as a little sticker to go in there. It says, "Give the Dark My Love, my blood is made of iron." And this is by Beth Revis. Give the Dark My Love follows Nedra as she leaves her rural island home on a scholarship to the prestigious Yugen Academy to study medicinal alchemy. And she realizes very quickly that she's different from all of the rich, wealthy kids at the school. She doesn't really fit in, and she goes kind of hardcore on her studies, and she makes a friend in Gregory, or Gray Aster, and they're kind of like immediately drawn together, and he is really drawn to Nedra because of her intense studying, because Nedra wants to learn all she can to help fight a plague that's been her home, and as the body count rises, she kind of starts turning to darker magic, and Gray is not certain he's going to be able to save her from herself, basically. So this sounds really interesting, and this one sounds like I really want to get into it, like right now. That's really good. Because I've been kind of in a reading slump lately, and that's not good. So maybe this will jumpstart me out of my reading slump. So that was everything from the Alluring Darkness Bookish box. If you guys want to know more about Bookish Box, check out the link down below. They do have several different options, both adult, young adult, and I think they did start a like middle grade box recently. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember if that was them or if it was somebody else, but give them a check. They have tons of different options. So okay, so now we're moving on to the October Lost in a Bookstore Owl Crates. This is what I'm really excited to see what's in here. Let's jump in. I really am digging this ring, guys. It's so pretty. So the first thing in here is the art card for this month, which is gorgeous, and there's all sorts of spoilers on the back, which I'm not going to read just yet. Okay, so first off is some Book Nerd socks. They're gorgeous. They are from Underlined and Out of Print for an Owl Crate exclusive. They are just gorgeous. They've got books all over them, and then that's cute, the front of them. So when you open them up, one side says book, the other side says nerd for like the bottom of your feet. So that's really cool, and they're just so pretty. So pretty. I love socks. Next up is this cool little pouch of tea, and it is a cocoa mint truffle. Ooh, that should be interesting, and that is from the Tea Spot. Look at the gorgeous little packaging. It's so cute. And look, a cute little tea strainer to go with it. That's really cute. A little tea strainer, heart-shaped tea strainer to go with the tea. And that is an Owl Crate exclusive, designed by Michelle Gray. So that's really cool. That's really cute. Next up is the pen for this month, which has the face of the girl from the card, which is really cute. Oh, I forgot, this is the one that has 2 books in it this month. Next up is this really cute little print of Hedwig in the Mirror of Erised, and that is also from Michelle Gray, and that's just gorgeous. I love Hedwig, and that's a really beautiful print, guys. So the next item in here before we get to the actual books is this really cute, beautiful canvas clutch. That is a pretty decent size. I mean, you could definitely fit a book in there. And it says books are uniquely portable magic, and this is designed by the Bookworm Boutique. And it is super cute, and it's canvas, which is an interesting material, I think, for a clutch. And I just love the print on it. It's just so interesting. Love it. So the first book in here this month is Pride, which is a remix of Pride and Prejudice. So if you guys didn't know, I'm not super hyped on classic literature. It's not one of my favorite things, but this one I'm really hoping to get into because it's a remix, and it's set in a modern setting. It's set in Brooklyn. Also, this is an exclusive edition. I think the original is blue, or has blue print on it. This one is bright ass pink, and it's gorgeous. Plus the end pages are different, and whoo, that is a hot pink. That is a gorgeous remake of this cover. I love it. So with the book, you also get a Pride bookmark. It says, "You run this block, this hood, my heart." And then as well as a little letter from the author to go with it. So this follows Zuri, and she has pride in her neighborhood, in her Brooklyn neighborhood, and her Afro-Latino roots. And that pride just might not be enough to save her rapidly gentrifying neighborhood, where when the wealthy Darcy family moves in just across the street, Zuri kind of wants nothing to do with them or their sons, who are about her age. But when her sister Janae starts falling for the older son, she kind of has to find common ground with the younger son Darius, and with so many different things pulling her in different directions, it's kind of she's just trying to kind of find her place in the changing neighborhood of her home and just trying to make it. So this seems like it's going to be really interesting, because like I said, classics are not my thing, but I hope I like this one, and I have heard good things about it, so we'll see. Now, the other book for this month is Shadow of the Fox, which is one that I have not heard of, and I think maybe I might have heard of this one. I'm not 100% sure, but this is an exclusive signed edition, and I think this one is a signed edition as well. It also has a letter from the author, as well as a matching bookmark, which says, "Absolute power can corrupt even the purest of hearts." So let's see what this is about, because this looks super awesome. Oh, okay, yes, I have heard of this one. Okay, so this book is like an epic fantasy. Oh, and I can't wait to get into it. It sounds so good. In this land 1,000 years ago, the great Kami dragon was summoned with a single terrible wish, and it kind of plunged their land into chaos and darkness, and it's a mess. Now, whoever holds the Scroll of 1,000 Prayers, which is the scroll that summoned the dragon in the first place, will kind of bring about a new age. Our main character, Yumiko, has been raised in an isolated temple by monks, and she's kind of trying to hide her yokai form, which a yokai is kind of a demon. So she's half kitsune and half human, and she's an illusionist, which is awesome. And she has a penchant for mischief, which is very common in a kitsune. Pretty much things are going okay until the day her home is destroyed and her entire family, her entire adoptive family of monks, is basically slaughtered, and she's on the run with the temple's greatest treasure, which is a piece of this scroll. She meets Cage, who she kind of has to trust, and she's kind of leading to the rest of the scroll, and it's kind of like an uneasy alliance that I'm super pumped to get into this, because this is going to be awesome. I mean, look at this awesome cover. So cool. So many good books this month. Okay, and then the last couple of items in here. So the monthly newsletter from Owlcrate. This has an interview with the author, as well as a couple of games, an interview with one of the suppliers for this month's box, and the challenges, or the photo challenge prompts for this month. Let's see, so the theme card for the November box is Rise from the Ashes, and next month there will be a... Ooh! So next month they're going to include a wax seal kit, so that's kind of cool. So much interesting stuff this month, guys. Alright, so that was everything from the October Lost in a Bookstore Owlcrate box. If you guys want to know more about Owlcrate, check out the link down below. They do have two different options. They have a young adult as well as a middle grade box, so give them a look, check them out. Alright, so that was everything for both of these boxes for October. Like I said, if you guys want to check them out, check out the links down below. They are pretty awesome, and they do have a ton of options for each different box. So I think my favorite thing this month was probably the Ursula ring that I'm still wearing, and the dual books that I got in the Owlcrate. I'm so in love when I get two books in one box, so that's pretty awesome. Alrighty, if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the notification button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!